Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. I am here finally to cover the Great Charity Challenge. Our last video was weeks ago when I talked about the preview of what this event's going to be. It was a three-week long challenge event. It's been going on. We're actually nearing the end, and I'm finally getting to do a video to cover it. I do apologize for being gone for so long. If you see my recent Hustle Castle and Zero City videos, I gave kind of a explanation as to what's been going on. My work schedule has been crazy. I haven't had much time to play. Had 3 events and 4 events going on at some point, and my family's been having some challenges sleeping at night, which has kind of invaded my space of where I do my recording in the short amount of time that I have to do my videos on a nightly basis. So all in all, because of that, I didn't have a whole lot of time to do recording, so I basically stopped for a while. Finally getting back to it. Hustle Castle event that was going on wrapped up, and I did one massively long video at the end of that and covered that. Zero City was ending, did a massively long video to cover that one. This event is not quite over yet. We'll just pop it up here. We have 2 days to go, so there's a little bit of time, but we're at the point where every 5 levels gives you a chest. As you can see, I didn't make it super far, and I have a lot of rewards to get because I haven't had time to do a lot of that. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to talk about this event, talk about where I am. I'm not going to get into like all the details. We covered that in the preview. Plus, you guys have been playing this for weeks, and everybody's burned out on this event already. So I won't do my normal review. But all in all, the main point is I hopefully will get back to a regular recording schedule of some sort. This video is going to be mainly about the event. And then moving forward, I want to talk about some squad changes that I made. I don't know if I'll get into that in this video, probably not. And as I mentioned before, excuse me, I am going to go ahead and also talk about, some suggestions and ideas about how we can work on getting, proper talents for workers. Not proper, but how to increase the chances of getting something good. So, all right, well, without further ado, let's not waste too much time. If you happen to see any of my recent videos, they were massively long, hour-and-a-half long monstrosities trying to do the events because I didn't really do much of the event during the event. So that should not be the case here. Obviously, we have a lot of things to open. Quite often I go through and just click on the things that, might be worth looking at. This one I'm just going to do everything. So I'll talk through the ones that are important. If they're a little bit more important, then we'll go ahead and just look at them and see what I can get. I actually was playing the mini version, or my mini account as well, because my mini account needed to get some strength, and it got pretty strong as well, and it's about the same level. I think I'm about level 85, and I bought the pass on that one as well, and that allowed me to get some better gear and some rerolls and things like that. So that account is still fairly weak compared to what most people are at a 6x85. Actually, I'm not quite there yet, but I will be very soon, and it just needed to get stronger, so that is there. So let's just go through and just start blasting through things. I'm not even going to I quite often save these big chests at the end. They don't necessarily help me, so I'm just going to do them as we get to them, with the expectation that I'm not going to get many of the premier items. Any kind of items I can get for lab is good because I still can't complete the lab. I'm hoping that I got a little bit stronger so I can come a little bit closer to doing that. Let's go look at these special rewards. Not the ones we're going to get up here because we'll cover those as we get to them, but these unique rewards down here. We got the glow ring. More than likely, the chance of me getting any of these is pretty slim. If I get lucky, I might get one, but I don't think I'll get any. I see a lot of people running this one. At least they were a couple weeks ago, so it seems like this would be a good one to get. The necklace I didn't really pay attention to. I'm not sure if people have that, but prevents 3 enemies from at least health from being revived. Probably not that useful. The boom box, hypnotic music, forces 2 random enemies to attack their closest ally. It has its uses in Hustle Castle, but I don't think anybody uses that one anymore. The background, as I understand it, this one is hard to get. We have a taser gun, slows and causes sickness, and they lose health. That does not sound super exciting. And as I understand it, this hammer is very good as well. So good chance of doing a stun for 2.5 seconds. Wielder's crit is permanently increased by 40% when the battle starts, and the critical attack strips current target of their armor for 4 seconds, affected enemies with 60% of their armor and are unable to use their armor abilities. And then I think if you hologram this up, it's even better still. So again, I don't expect to get any of those, but those are the premier items we're trying to get in those big chests right there. But I think to get those, you need to get to like level 1, like 150 or so of the, unless you get really lucky, of the event. And obviously I am not there. I'm not getting there. There's some key items that I like to get in these challenge events. I do like challenge events, especially because to get to level 75, 80 for me is certainly doable within 3 weeks. It's you have to spend time for sure, but it's not like massively grinding. And if you have to take a day or two off where you can't play a lot or can't do much, you can still get there. And that's the part that I like, because with my schedule, I can't always get there and do all of that. So these rerolls I'm going to do here, talent rerolls, I'm going to save all those for my talent video, which hopefully will be coming up within the next week. I'll just say 2 weeks because who knows when I'll get to it, but hopefully soon. And I'm going to use some of those rerolls and see if I can't get some better Rogers set up with some better talents. I'm not really looking for anything there, so it's basically legendary. Ooh, there we go. Basic knives. I'm actually using some knives right now. It's one of the changes that I made. We might be able to get into that a little bit because, like I said, this goes a whole lot quicker than trying to smash like we did on the, I think most people here in this event in this game call it whack-a-mole. So we got whack-a-mole events going on in Hustle Castle and Zero City. Going through all those, it just takes a long time. So I went ahead and collected my stones here, the way stones, trying to level up my hero. I did a little bit of hero leveling as well. Still very weak compared to everybody else, but did a little bit more specific leveling. So I went through and collected all of those stones. And I think I collected one of the offers, maybe two of the offers as well. My squad has gotten quite a bit stronger. My overall power is about the same. I'm sitting about 2.8 million. It might be slightly higher than it was before. And I can fairly regularly beat 4 million plus squads. Actually beat a 5.8 million squad the other day, which was ridiculous. I didn't look at the setup, but obviously if I beat a 5.8, they had the wrong setup going for sure. But that was kind of cool. So it goes to show that a couple of the changes that I made are actually working. It was pretty strong before, but now it's a lot stronger. One of the differences in this game and all the other games is there's a ton of bots. You do the arena or mimosas, at least half every time, if not like 80 to 90% of the accounts that you're playing against are bots. So it's quite unfortunate, but it makes it easy to win in Mimosa for sure. ×2, that's good. So these right here, the Disco Glove, I'm probably not using on this account, but I did use it for a while on the mini account, which was kind of nice, and getting this was kind of nice. I'm not using them at the moment, but that was nice for a while. 10,000 more stones, which is good. Food chest, ring, a lot of good gear. This is another one of the reasons I like these challenge events, especially if you buy the pass, because there's so many different things to get. I never buy the premium pass because it basically gives you 15 more levels, which all in all, since I can get to the end, it just gets me 3 additional chests, or it gets me level 15 a little bit quicker, but I'm not in a hurry to get there. So for me, I don't think it's worth spending the extra money to get those extra levels, but I do think it is worth it buying the pass to get that bottom row, because there's usually a lot of good stuff in there. And with so many things going on, I didn't really spend much time seeing what was in the bottom row, so I just assumed it was going to be good. I got this chest I was trying to get. I think that was an accidental click on that one. I was looking for one more thing to level up one of my hero attributes, so I actually clicked on a couple different things throughout. Alright, so this is our second event-related chest, and it looks like... Oh no, the good stuff comes at the end if I remember right. Ooh, that's a cool looking accessory. I don't know what most of those are, so... all I know is it's not a premium gear item. Anything and everything has the chance of being useful, especially getting tokens, because I don't have many tokens. I haven't been doing many labs, working on getting that mini set up so I can start running. I have a few different people that are interested, and I tried to run with Ashton, one of the moderators on my server, and he's level 85, I believe, a TRS. What game are we playing? SR9, sorry. Ashton is SR9, and very strong, much stronger than my 9, and he's probably stronger than my 10 at the moment, actually. But we're not super compatible and haven't made it too far. Doesn't help that I don't know all the ins and outs of doing the lab, because it's a little bit different in Hustle Castle, which I do know that one. And my engineers are very weak, and that doesn't help either. So I haven't been able to get 100%. I don't think I've gotten 100% one time yet, which is quite unfortunate. I need to start doing that to get my hero a bit stronger. So those are the fragments that I got before. And lots of dust. I don't have, or glitter, I guess we call it in this game. Another reroll, which will be good. This one for sure, any of these tokens, gunslinger token, anything, will be highly useful. All right, we're coming up to the first big one that I was tons of golden turds, and this right here is why I have so many golden turds. We have these challenge events where I think there's like several thousand golden turds to be gotten here. Plus, I bought the 22,000 plus. I think one was 36,000. So I bought most of the ones I have, majority, not most. And you have events come and go all the time, and you get several thousand during the events, and you don't spend them, and they just keep coming, leveling up. So I'm over 70,000 right now, and I don't know what to spend them on. I don't want to waste them on just useless things, but at the same time, I don't know what to spend them on. I might maybe waste them a little bit on some of the lab stuff, but whatever. One day I'll find something. This was actually good for my mini. I'm actually using this on my mini since I don't have anything other than just basic daggers, so it's useful there. But as far as what we have in this game currently, 5 different damage. Oh, it's crit, 5 different crits. So as far as that goes, it's not better than what I already have, especially since I bought something which is coming up, which we'll look at in a minute. The thing about this armor is it's not. Oh, this is for the warrior. It's not as good as some of the other ones that are out there. So once you get revived, damage taken is reduced by 60. That's actually really good. Damage done is increased by 40. I'm not doing a lot on my tank for dealing damage, so that's not highly useful. But when I don't have any event related gear, that was useful for my mini. Another reroll, very nice. Looks like challenge events are going to be very, very nice about giving us rerolls. So like I said, I will talk about some of the suggestions. One of the followers wrote a document and gave his tips and suggestions on how we can try to optimize our chances of getting the mystics and the legendary rerolls, or talents. Those are the ones that are the best, obviously. So we'll cover some of those strategies and see if you can't get some mystics and legendaries a little bit quicker than I am, because I'm not getting them very quickly. There we go, basic minigun, nothing special. I'm not even gonna look at that. 31 chance to increase on energy, that is certainly nothing special. Blasting through. Have to go through and start opening some of those pretty soon. All right, here we go. I think if I remember right, this is an arena specific item. And it gives us an artifact. Unfortunately, it's when a minion is summoned, an enemy minion is summoned, but this here, the damage the fighter does is reduced by 9%, and their ability cooldown is reduced by 80%. So if you guys don't know, this is one you use for one of your engineers in the middle who is a support engineer. So somebody you don't really care about their damage, but you have them in there for reanimation or restoration of your other people or stunning or anything else like that. So those type of abilities are going to happen 80% more often, 20% less time, 80% less time for that to re-trigger, because there's always a cooldown period. So that's kind of nice, but they're not going to do any damage. But your engineers in the middle usually aren't doing damage anyway, unless you have them set for doing that kind of damage. So that is who that is going to be good for. Obviously here we always have offers. These offers are usually not all that special. Ooh, a legendary reroll. That's nice. We will certainly find a use for that one. The big disappointment will be if we pick somebody who is a fighter and you reroll and get like a cook. So right now I have a legendary cook as one of my level 100 fighters, which is very unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to take that one and move them to a cook eventually, or just do a reroll and get rid of it and hopefully get something more useful. Not sure yet. So we got an offer. We'll check out that offer later. I'm pretty sure that is a useless offer that I will not be getting. Probably not going to use that one. Epic health, always useful. Can merge those up to legendary health. Have a bunch of those. I have a couple of those sitting on the side waiting to put in, I think, at the moment. Another plus here, we get lots of premium. Very good. It's like our 5th or 6th reroll, really good. Here we got a legendary epic damage. Tokens, very nice. Here we go. This is one I was very much looking forward to on my mini because I didn't have any premium event related anything. especially gunslingers for damage. So 32% to do damage to a group, which is not to a group, just dealing damage to one in 2 seconds. And then once in a while makes the target unable to use their abilities for a short time and prevents it from being revived for 2 seconds. It's certainly good. It's better than the average stuff, but it's certainly not a top tier gun as far as I'm concerned. I'm using it on my mini because it is helpful, but on my primary, I'm certainly not using it. And this one here is interesting as well. So damage increase equals 20% of the target's current health, but cannot be greater than 100,000. So if you got this guy fighting against your tank, some tank out front, they're blasting away. 1 out of every 5 shots is going to do. Oh no, that's just once in a while. It's going to do 20%. So if they have 100,000 health, you're going to get 10,000 damage. 20,000 damage. That was bad math. So again, not a top level, but for if you don't have anything, it is a good one. 1,000 more golden turds, very nice. All these, so we have lots of rerolls, lots of golden turds, lots of premium by buying this bottom row. So spending $9.99 US to get these, it's not such a bad deal, just in and of itself, to be honest. And especially once you get here to level 56, the top rows you start only getting stuff every 5, but if you have the bottom row, you're still getting stuff every 1 level. So. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage and 1 crit on this ring. That's a nice one. Again, it's only average, but it's a good average one. Cool looking weapon, phantom rifle. Won't be using that. I should disassemble them, obviously, but I'm not going to. Can I open this now? Open that later. Some random skin, and I didn't know we had just skins. I guess these skins are for our heroes, I suppose, because you can't really put skins on fighters at the moment. You can do that in all the other games, but for some reason I don't have that here in American Dad. It's a regular ring. Okay. So this one here, I believe, is... Oh, this gives legendary. No, this was another offer that wasn't very good. Or was that the good one? There's one that gave me a chance to buy 2... previously available items that are really good, and still it's not top level gear anymore, but it's still high level gear. So I went ahead and bought those, and if I get to the point where I talk about my setup, then I'll go ahead and look at those. It's just going to depend how much longer this video is going to go. We're at 17 minutes already, so again, trying to keep my videos in general between like 20 and 30, not the hour-and-a-half monstrosities that happened for Hustle Castle and Zero City. Another reroll, very nice. So yeah, I'll talk about my setups in the next video. Armor, I'm not doing those right now, but there could be something good in here. This gives us 2 legendaries, I believe. 2 to 4 legendaries, so master chest. For those who are asking about using the master chest, should you buy that? And that's what you get in the Mimosa store. For the most part, you shouldn't. And the reason why is you are guaranteed to get legendaries, which is why people get excited about them and use them. But the reality is you're going to probably get duplicates or get stuff you can't use. So you have to spend a lot of glasses, your champagne glasses, to get this chest. And in that, you might get something you can use, but more than likely you're going to get stuff you can't use. So the only time I recommend buying this chest is when you just upgrade to a new situation room. You just get your fighters up to the next level. So if you're a 70 and you're going up to an 85 and you don't have any top level 85 gear, then buying this chest or a couple of these chests is okay, because you're going to get some legendary gear and you're going to get stuff you're going to be able to use. Even getting epic gear, you're probably able to use some of that. So that's, in my mind, the only time it's useful. Other than that, it's really not, because, again, like I said, you could get some duplicates, you could get some artifacts that have bad triggers, and it's just not worth spending all of them. I think it's better to save up those champagne glasses for things that show up, get a specific armor, or get a specific weapon that's going to be useful, or get a specific artifact, and that way you know what you're going to get right off of the bat. You don't know what the sticker slots are going to be, but you know what that item is. It's a little more expensive, but it's a guarantee. So personally, I think that is the way to go. You just have to be patient and wait for the good stuff to show up. Jetpack armor. I don't like to use armor that is based on when you die. That's just not my thing. Definitely need to open up some of those chests. All right, so there we go. We only have 3 more chests to go. We got through everything fairly quickly. See if we can't get lucky and get some premium items here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get them all in one chest. Ooh, there we go. I'll take that. I seem to be getting a lot of these VIP cards. What are they for? I have to check, but I have a feeling I will not be using them. I'm going to back out, collect on some of these guys, maybe reset my luck, because we're not getting a lot of good luck here. If I remember right, that doesn't make a difference in this game, but it does seem to make a difference in some of the others. So while we're here, let's go check some of these offers. So this one right here, this is interesting. So every one of the other games, definitely Zero City, definitely Hustle Castle, they have the same deal. They have the TR11 specific stickers or gems or chips that are available in those games. They didn't become available until level 11 came out. We don't have a level 11 yet in American Dad, but I expect it'll come soon. Anyway, so we have these stickers, the red stickers, and every single other game this costs $99. So I expected this to be a $99 deal. I'm surprised it's only $39.99. So I don't know if Situation 11 comes out, if this is going to go up the next time we have this, where you have to pay $99 for this offer. I'm not sure, but for only $40 compared to all the other games, it seems like one heck of a bargain. Really good deal. But me personally, I would never spend that just for one sticker. And here we got damage, $13.19. I think I mentioned here in this game before, I don't have one red sticker in Zero City. I don't have one red sticker in Hustle Castle, and I've been at that level for well over a year, certainly for Hustle Castle, so it's hard to get unless you are a big time serious grinder. So if you want to get one, spend $40 and you got the money, go ahead and knock yourself out. It's not a bad deal as far as that goes, but spending $40 for one little tiny part of a game for me is not it's not a good investment, especially when I'm buying so many different accounts, so many different games, buying all the premium for that, and then buying the event passes. That is where the money's going, and it certainly adds up. All right, what do we have? Ooh, very nice. I will take any kind of legendary item. Very nice. Since we're not going to get event gear, I'll take a legendary crit. Legendary damage or health would have been better, but I'm okay with the crit too. So this is our last chest at the moment. I have 3 more days to get another 1 or 2 potentially. But yeah, so there we go, level 85 and nothing. No premium items, not completely surprising. I believe I've gotten up to level 130 or so as my max, and then I've got, I think, three specific event related items, the premium event related items here on the bottom area. But usually I get 0 or 1, and here we go. Once again, I get 0 like usual. There's usually some good gear, and some of these look to be okay, but I'm not going to get them obviously. And when I made the decision to play the mini as well, I knew that I wasn't get as far, and plus I'm playing the other events, and I didn't do very much at all in those other events. And once I started playing them, I started doing less here as well. So I'll certainly get to level 90. I haven't been doing any labs, so every single one of my dailies that involve a lab is a miss. Every single one of my weeklies that involves a lab is a miss. But I have everything else done except for this one at the moment. So there's another level. So I'll get to probably level 95. I probably won't do another video on this since it's over in 3 days, or 2 days even. And if anything shows up, I will post that on the Discord server. So real quick advertisement for Discord. If you guys aren't there yet, the American Dad channels are up and down. They're fairly active sometimes, and sometimes they're not. Zero City channels are highly active. Hustle Castle and Shelter War, not so much. Going to work on getting those a little bit more active. Plus, I'm going to try to start covering some other games just for a variety for me. And if people have any suggestions or ideas, go ahead and post those on the general chat and give me some ideas. And I think what I'm going to do is just post a video or 2 or 3 or 5, whatever. See if there's any interest, see if people like it, see if I like it. And then if it turns into something, then maybe it's something. If not, then I'll pass on that and move on to something else. Because I need a variety. Playing all 4 of these games, which are essentially the same, are certainly taking its toll, and I want to get a little variety in there. So, but like I was saying, Discord server, we crossed 1,000 members there. We're actually 1,150-ish, give or take, and certainly doing well. Conversations are up and involvement is up, so doing great. If you're looking to join that Discord server, you can see the link down below in the ticker. You can see the link in the description to this video. And what else? YouTube channel. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We crossed 3,000 subscribers since I did that last video, and we're up to like 3,050, so we're on our way to 3,100. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Go ahead and do that if you're interested. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can see all that information down below in the ticker and in the description as well. So thank you to everybody for watching. I will certainly not be away as long as I was last time. I will be back to cover talents. I'll be back to cover my new setup. As you can see, it looks a bit different. And until then, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.